Planet W. Welcome back to another wonderful episode of Planet W, a WNBA podcast. I am Jay Kraft.
This is Dan.
And we are here to discuss some more wonderful goings on in the WNBA and all of the fun stuff that we've experienced over the last week as being fans and Fever season ticket holders. So if you would like to interact with us, you can find us on our socials. I am on Instagram, Planet WNBA, and Dan is Feverville317 over there. Also
right.
TikTok. We're posting some videos now, so that's pretty interesting. Dan posted one last night of Sophie Cunningham, did you not?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, well, good, because I want to talk about Sophie Cunningham to start out with, because, oh boy, has it been an interesting week, and Sophie's been a part of a lot of interesting things.
Oh, yeah.
So let's first start talking about Sophie Cunningham. I can just see her pointing at us now, telling us, watch your damn mouth, and dangling her finger in our face. But, so Sophie Cunningham has a lot of fans.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of the fans don't seem to be very basketball related to her fandom.
Not at all.
It seems like a lot of people like Sophie Cunningham because she's hot.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, you know, that's an opinion. That is a matter of taste and preference, sure. But, you know, she's a skinny, blonde, white girl, and people tend to like skinny, blonde, white girls. They find them to be very attractive, which, you know, sometimes when people find a woman to be attractive, they get a little bit weird in their own head about it.
Yeah, they do.
And we have seen this in person a lot.
Yeah.
I work with a guy who he has said to me, I don't know much about women's basketball, but I like Sophie Cunningham because she's hot. He's straight up just admitted that to me. And I've given him a Sophie Cunningham autograph card, and he loves it. It's sitting at his desk at his job. He loves it. Now, I personally don't understand the whole she's famous and I'm attracted to her, so I have to be irrationally attracted to her.
Yeah.
We experienced this last night at the game as well.
Yeah.
She went... Now, luckily for Sophie herself, these dudes didn't show up pre-game when she was actually autographing things.
Yeah, thankfully.
But she was walking around the arena signing things like she does pre-game. She stops in our section a lot and, you know, signed everything. Everything was fine. And then a little bit later, the people who bought the seats in front of us for this game showed up, and they were two... you know, I'm not body shaming anybody, but they were two fairly out of shape men. They were kind of goofy, kind of weird looking guys. And it started to become pretty apparent that they were there just for Sophie Cunningham.
Yeah.
Now, by that, I mean, they were having their phones out, zooming in on Sophie while she was sitting on the bench way on the other side of the court, and snapping bunches of pictures, zooming in on her while she's on the court, getting all the action shots, tappy, tap, take that picture, and just...
Comparing photos.
Yeah, comparing photos with one another, like being really weird about it, not paying any attention to any other players. They weren't cheering. They weren't defense.
Yeah.
But, you know, if Sophie stole the ball, oh my God, Sophie, you're great. Nothing about, hey, Kelsey made a three. Really awesome. No, it was, hey, Sophie made a three, though. Holy shit, I'm going crazy. So they were a little bit weird, and we were noticing that all game. And then at halftime, you know, after halftime was over, they came back and they went to the team store and they bought some Sophie Cunningham swag. And what really fucking annoyed me about these guys was after the game was over, we're on the visitor side. So we're sitting on the rail where the visiting team walks by to go back to their locker room. And after the Fever completely starched the Sparks last night, this dude was waving Sophie Cunningham's shirt in the face of the visiting players as they were walking back to the thing.
Yeah, awful.
And then was like giving us looks like, hey, aren't I doing something awesome? And it's like, no, you're not, dude. You're
No.
embarrassing yourself.
Yeah,
Like, for one, that's rude. That's poor sportsmanship. That's fucking shitty.
absolutely.
Sophie didn't necessarily have a career night for herself, so
Yeah,
I don't know
at
what
all.
like you're bragging about right now. And it just comes across as weird. It makes you look like, to use a word that I don't necessarily like, a simp.
Yeah,
It makes you look like you're an absolute simpleton, like, idol worship kind of fucking weirdo.
for real.
Look at the blonde girl that I want to bang really bad.
Yeah,
Like, aren't I cool that I have her shirt? It was really strange. And especially coming off of the week that Sophie had, you think that they would have a little bit of self-awareness.
yeah.
Or
Caution.
Yeah, at least approach the thing with a little bit more tact, I
Yeah.
guess. Because I'm going to read something here. This one comes from The Athletic. From Indianapolis, an Indianapolis man has been charged with stalking Indiana Fever guard Sophie Cunningham, the Marion County Prosecutor's Office announced on Wednesday. This is the second time in the last year that a man has been charged with stalking a Fever player. Kevin Singh, 49, was arrested Tuesday and charged Wednesday. Singh allegedly sent Sophie Cunningham multiple threatening and explicit messages, according to the release. Several of those messages included sexual references, per the probable cause affidavit. Singh also said he was going to marry Cunningham and shared his phone number. Were you? Were you,
Yeah.
buddy? You guys were about to get married, were you? The internet has made it easier than ever to target, harass, and intimidate others. Threats of violence, whether face-to-face or behind a keyboard, will be taken seriously, says Marion County Prosecutor Ryan Mears. Coming forward is never easy, regardless of a person's position or public profile. The victim is setting an example by speaking out. I don't think so. I think she's just calling out a fucking creep,
Yeah.
and she has the platform to do it. I fucking would. It would be a world of difference if this was some woman who's a waitress at a restaurant.
Absolutely.
But she's Sophie Cunningham. All she has to do is post a screenshot online, and the internet will take care of it for her.
Yeah,
No
you're
big
done.
deal there.
Done for.
Yeah, Singh was formally charged with stalking, intimidation, and harassment. The stalking and intimidation charges are level 6 felonies, and the harassment charge is a Class B misdemeanor. A level 6 felony conviction can result in an imprisonment term between 6 months and 2.5 years, and a fine of up to $10,000. And the misdemeanor could give him 180 days and a $1,000 fine. I'm hoping he gets all of those.
For real.
Yeah. Obviously, Sophie Cunningham declined to comment because why would you? Like, let's let the courts railroad this motherfucker, and I'm not giving him any more attention. Singh's charges come just 11 months after a 55-year-old man pleaded guilty to stalking and harassing Fever star Caitlin Clark. 55-year-old man
Yeah.
stalking a 20-something-year-old woman. And this guy's, what, 49?
Yeah.
Stalking, so Jesus Christ, dude. I'm younger than both of these guys, and I know better. And that's not saying much. I'm 40.
Yeah.
So, come on, man. Grown-ass men. Let's see. Michael Lewis of Denton, Texas, was arrested after authorities alleged he had sent Caitlin Clark hundreds of sexually explicit and violent messages via social media. Those are two polar opposite things, right? Like, I want to fuck you. I want to murder you and cut your throat. Like, okay. I'm getting mixed messages. I'm going to marry you and then murder you in your sleep. Like, stop sending weird messages like that. And this dude, Lewis, was sentenced to 2.5 years in prison. So, oh my goodness. Let's see. Earlier in June, the Marion County Sheriff's Office was made aware of a possible pattern of stalking and intimidation by Singh against Cunningham, per the probable cause affidavit. Singh's concerning behavior dates back to at least September of 2025, according to court documents, when Singh hand-delivered a letter and package to Cunningham at Gamebridge Fieldhouse, where the Fever play their home games. Yeah, that's where we are. We've probably seen this fucking dude, too,
Yeah.
standing in line. And like, God, because we're around creeps like this all the time. Now, this is the part that I find funny. His package that he had, it was a letter that was in there, along with a Guns N' Roses t-shirt that was sprayed heavily with men's cologne. And the letter in part said, "I hope you hit me up." The fuck?
Oh, wow.
I hope you hit me up. Hey, welcome to the jungle, Sophie. What? What are you doing? I mean, I don't need to. There's still a little bit more, but I don't need to go through the rest of it. I just wanted to get to a Guns N' Roses t-shirt. Like, what? Sophie, here I am, and you're my rocket queen. She doesn't understand those references. You're 49. You know Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
She's not going to understand a Paradise City reference if you
Yeah.
try to give it to her. I just want to go down to the Paradise City where the grass is green and Sophie Cunningham is pretty. A Guns N' Roses t-shirt, bro. That is
Man.
fucking embarrassing.
They need to max him out just for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Give him 3 years in prison just for the fucking please marry me. Here's a GNR shirt.
Yeah.
Hey, here's my Bon Jovi t-shirt. Will you marry me? No. No, I won't. The fuck is going on here? Is that like a thing that Sophie fans know about? Like, has she publicly said something like, "I like Guns N' Roses," or
Yeah, I don't know.
anything like that? I don't get it. That one's really strange. But yeah, stop. Just like them
Yeah.
for their fucking balling abilities. You're not gonna bang any of these players. I
Yeah.
promise you, it's not gonna happen. Stop
Yeah.
being a fucking creepy, weird dude.
It's
like-
not. It's not happening, guys.
Yeah.
I mean,
This is kind of why I liked women's basketball better when the only men that liked women's basketball were us.
yeah,
It was every game, the only dudes there were us and then a bunch of lesbians.
yeah.
That's what I liked about it, because now these fucking creepos. Did you get any pictures of Sophie? No, I didn't. Leave me alone. Trying to talk to Nneka right now. Which we got
For
some
real.
Nneka news in a
Yeah.
little bit. I think we might have gotten a scoop, because I don't know if she's ever said this publicly. So stay tuned. We got some Nneka Gwumake news. So Marina Mabrey scoring
Let's
53
go, Marina.
points. Holy crap. Marina Mabrey is balling the F out
Yeah.
this year.
Have
She
a
is.
night, Marina.
This is an All-Stars. If she doesn't make the All-Stars this year, something's wrong.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, if we have a little bit of time towards the end of the show, I might bust out my phone and vote for All-Stars before we even stop recording, because
Yeah.
Marina Mabrey needs my vote right now.
Yeah, much deserved. As she's deserved it in the past and never got it before, but it's much deserved this year.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that she was on an expansion team, like, this was the best case scenario for her.
Absolutely.
To be picked up
Yeah.
by one of the expansion teams and just given free reign to show what she can do.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, the team might not be good, but let me show you how Marina Mabrey can be.
Yeah. They gave her the keys and like she's really driving.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
so
keeping
it's-
gas in it, you know?
So it's all gas, no brakes right now.
Yeah, she is crushing. She has tied Asia Wilson and Liz Cambage for the all-time scoring record. I think technically you would still give number one to Liz Cambage, right?
Yeah, she did it first, right?
Because she not only did she score the 53 first, but I think she scored in less playing time
Yeah, I think
than
so.
the others. I think, I don't know, that's just me going off of memory, not off of anything that I looked up. So I could be wrong on that one. So all of you internet people that like to correct people so
Yeah.
aggressively, just know that I am admitting I could be wrong.
Yeah.
So, and
We don't break down the analytics.
yeah, you were actually wrong because it was 35 minutes and 4 seconds for. All right, jeez. It was a Thursday, not a Tuesday. Like, I've heard that one before.
Yeah.
Like, back, me and Dan used to every now and then on my Universe of Weirdos feed do a show called Wrestling with Criminals.
Yeah.
And there were times where, like, I would go through a timeline of the person's life and I would say stuff like, on October 9th, this person was arrested for, and the amount of wrestling nerds that would go, it was actually October 11th. And I was just like, wow, okay. That was worth getting aggressive over.
Yeah.
I was
sorry.
wrong about I was 2 days off about something that happened in 1987. Sorry. So I guess we should talk about Kamilla's 13 for 13 as
Man,
well.
Come on.
100% field goal percentage night.
Yeah, let's go, Milla.
That was crazy.
30 points. Let's go.
Yeah, Milla. Killa.
And it's not
give
like
me
she was
your
just shooting layups.
all-star votes. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Mid-range was going in, like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she was intending to have a 100% field goal night. It just happened to happen that way. Man, she's great too, man.
Yeah.
I again, she deserves your all-star votes.
Get on there and do that.
If you're not voting for Marina Mabrey and Kamilla Cardoso this week, you're wrong. You're absolutely incorrect.
Yeah.
You should also be voting for Alyssa Thomas. She has been nominated for the ESPY for Best Women's Basketball Player, and a lot of people are angry at her right now. Other people think that she's awesome, but I don't know. Is throat goat the right word? Am I using that phrase correctly? Am I thinking about something completely different?
Yeah.
To call Alyssa Thomas the throat goat.
Ouch.
No. Okay. Well, she punched Caitlin Clark in the neck.
Yeah.
Basically.
There you go.
I mean, here's the thing though. When the still frame makes it look like she just straight up drilled Caitlin Clark in the throat with her fucking fist.
Yeah.
But when you watch it in real time, it looks like she just kind of fell onto her.
Yeah.
And like that's where her hand happened to lay.
Yeah, she's trying to get up off the ground.
But yeah, that still frame picture, it looks like she's just straight up kneeling down, giving her like a Hadouken like punch right in the fucking throat.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, she got suspended for a game. Caitlin Clark's back got hurt and she was out for a game. But I mean, those Mercury games were pretty fucking hostile, man.
Oh yeah,
like that
brutal.
That first one on Monday was got a little chippy.
It was like championship tension.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like, wow.
Yeah, and it's all because of Dewana Bonner too.
Yeah.
That's the weird thing, and I don't want to say that she was the instigator of the whole thing. I feel like the fans were the instigators of the whole thing because I didn't like it either. I even told her at halftime, "Fuck those boos." Yeah. Like when she was walking back, I was like, "I love is she," and she gave us the little like hand heart because we were always there cheering for DB. I think she recognizes us, and it was just like, "Yo, DB, fuck those boos. We love you over here. We always have and always will.
Yeah.
I liked you before you were a Fever player. I liked you when you were, and I was a little bit annoyed about how it happened, but business is business.
Yeah, and
people have personal lives. I don't give a fuck what somebody wants to do to better benefit their family.
And it's okay to forgive.
Yeah. Like that's the weird thing about the irrationalism of sports fans is like, you don't have to hate somebody just because they requested a trade.
Yeah, it's over with. It wasn't working out.
Yeah.
It's done.
Yeah,
we're on to different things now.
Yeah, but those Mercury games were very hostile.
Yeah.
I thought some punches could be thrown at any time.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm glad that they didn't. But the Fever fucking killed the Sparks without Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark was out for that game with a
murdered them.
With a sore throat with a fist print in her throat. She had to take the game off.
Caitlin will miss the night for a sore throat. They didn't give the good reason.
Yeah.
It's my back. No, it's not. It's a sore throat. Man.
She should have got movie makeup to paint a big bruise on her throat, like really played it up. Should have showed up in a neck brace.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, I can't do it. She's suing somebody in a frivolous lawsuit in court.
That would have been great.
That would have been hilarious. If she would have done it as like an obvious troll job, I think that would have been fucking hilarious. That would have been so hilarious. But yeah, this was the best game of the season so far for us, as far as like as a fan experience.
Yeah. Yeah, it was awesome.
What a great game. I was really disappointed that Kelsey Plum wasn't there. Cam Brink wasn't there.
Yeah.
I could give or take Cam Brink as a fan, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't seen her play enough to like her all that much.
Right.
But Kelsey Plum is absolutely my favorite guard in the league. I happen to think that she's the best guard in the league. That's my opinion. I don't care that I am a Fever season ticket holder and we have Caitlin Clark on our team. Again, I'm not irrational. Kelsey Plum's always been my favorite guard of the league.
Yeah.
I think she's great, and I'm disappointed she wasn't there. But aside from that, one of the best games that we've got to go to. Not only did the Fever completely destroy them, but the game atmosphere was cool. There was no fucking rude weirdos pushing up against us. We got to help our little blonde buddy get some. there's this blonde kid that he's also a Fever season ticket holder. I would say he's probably what, 11, 12 years old.
Yeah, something like
somewhere around there. He's got a mom who looks like Megan Rapinoe,
that. Yeah.
which I've wanted to say that to
Yeah,
her,
she does.
like you look like Megan Rapinoe, but I don't want to offend her by being like, what, you think that lesbians look alike or
Yeah,
whatever?
for real.
I don't want that to happen. But no, she always brings this kid to the game, and we've started to get to know him a little bit, and he's a pretty cool little kid.
Yeah.
So we invited him down into our row to help him get some autographs and stuff. So it's always cool when you can help out the little kids. I caught
Yeah,
a ball
definitely.
and handed it off to a little girl behind us. So that always makes the game night a lot more fun because you know that you're making someone's night
Yeah.
a lot more special. Dan saw some kids in Sparks gear and gave them Sparks cards to
Yeah.
get signed by Sparks players. So it's always a lot of fun to be able to do stuff like that. And then what also makes for a lot of fun is when we have really good player interactions,
Oh yeah.
which we were also able to do.
Yeah.
We were able to talk to Kate Martin before the game,
Yeah.
get her to sign some stuff. She signed a jersey for me, which I
Yeah.
think is awesome.
Yeah. Super awesome.
And
Wasn't dressed, wasn't playing, but she definitely came out, interacted with the fans. Yeah.
yeah, it was super
Super
cool with
cool.
everybody. And then, all the other players were really cool. We got to see somebody try to spit game to Ray Burrell without him. I
Yeah.
don't think that he was reading the room because I mean, I don't know for certain because I don't really care about players' sexuality, but I don't think that she likes what that guy has to offer,
Yeah.
if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think she's more apt to hook up with the Megan Rapinoe lookalike. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
So I thought that was a little bit weird. But other than that, it was a lot of fun to interact with the players. We got to interact with Nneka.
Yeah.
Nneka Gwumake came around. She autographed one of my jerseys, which I was a little bit disappointed about because I like wearing that jersey. so like I tend to do that with a lot of my player jerseys that I really like. I bring them and then I get them to sign them and I immediately go,
Man.
well, fuck, I can't wear this now.
Yeah.
I have to hang this up, but whatever. It's cool. And we got to talk to Nneka.
Yeah.
And she said to us, and I don't know, she has probably said this in other public interviews or whatever before, but she told us she's not interested in the commissioner's job.
Yeah.
She said that she wants to retire and take some years off. She doesn't want to take the commissioner job if Kathy Engelbert gives it up.
Yeah. She said, I definitely need a break.
Yeah, she was like, I need a break. I need some years off.
Yeah.
So, all right. So that might be a Planet W exclusive. Nneka Gwumake is not interested in being the WNBA commissioner.
At this moment.
Not at this moment,
At this
anyway.
moment.
But then again, like it's one of those things where, we can talk about this more in depth in a second, but Tamika Catching stopped and signed for us last night too,
Yeah.
and signed a jersey for us. Now, I do not want to sell my Tamika Catching's jersey. For me, that's one of those,
No.
I'm going to keep this for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I'm going to have it framed and I'm going to have it set up just like I'm not interested in selling it, just like Nneka is not interested in being the WNBA commissioner.
Yeah.
If someone came to me with a ridiculous offer, I might see that money and go,
Yeah.
I think I'm maybe not all that connected to it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not all that sold on, my principles here.
Replaceable.
Yeah, I'm just saying people can be bought. So just
Yeah.
because she told us that she's not interested in the job doesn't mean they can't come to her and go, yeah, but it's 2.5 million a year.
Yeah. And
Oh.
everybody else wants you to have it.
Yeah, everybody wants you to have this job and we'll give you 2 million a year. It's going to be like, oh, well then yeah, I'll do it. Of course I will. Why wouldn't I?
I think that's like a league-wide consensus.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, dude, the interaction with Tamika Catchings, though, last night was also awesome.
yeah.
She stopped after the game for us. We brought our Tamika jerseys because we knew she was going to be there. And she stopped. She talked to us. It was
Yeah.
really cool. She interacted with there were some people there that didn't know who she was.
Yeah, it's awful.
There were some younger fans and some definitely new bandwagon people that were like, "Oh, I don't know who that is." It's like, dude, bro, her name is up in the rafters.
Yeah, you see that? Like,
She's the only player's name whose jersey is retired up there.
Yeah,
Come on.
nobody can wear this. Nobody can wear this number here.
Yeah,
Like,
so
it's not happening.
I thought it was really strange that some people, like, there were people. De'Erica Hamby got mobbed for autographs. Tamika Catching signed like 6 of them.
Yeah,
So I don't know. These newer bandwagon fans are strange to me.
yeah. I mean, that's arguably the greatest player to ever grace the court
Yeah,
on both sides of the ball. Like,
Yeah.
to me.
yeah. That's my opinion. Like, yeah, I mean, obviously, people are going to tell you Asia. People are going to tell you,
Yeah, argue
Cheryl
with who you
Swoops,
want, but
you know.
like, I don't know. Like, Tamika is her. Like,
Yeah, she is. She's definitely, in my opinion, the GOAT. And it was like I'm going to have that jersey framed and hung up on my wall in record time.
yeah, same.
So absolutely, it was a lot of fun. We got some Hall of Fame inductees too.
Yeah,
Cheryl Reeves is going into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, much
Uh,
deserved.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
As Minnesota's coach, also the U.S. Women's Olympic coach. She's won several gold medals as a coach.
Oh yeah,
So she's got that going for her. And then she has what, 5 as a WNBA coach, 5 championships?
yeah,
I think something like that.
yeah. 4 or 5. For
Yeah,
sure.
it's 4 or 5. Elena Deladon is also going into the Hall of Fame. So again,
Yeah, I used to love Elena.
again, well deserved. But yeah, she was kind of rude to us when it was fan interactions. Like,
yeah,
like,
but I do love her, and I love her game. But,
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah, she's great. And then of course, CP3,
Yeah.
Candace Parker will be going into the Basketball Hall of Fame. Very much deserved.
yeah. Quick, like first ballot as
Yes.
should be.
Yeah, we were talking about Tamika Catchings as the GOAT. Other people will argue it was
Yeah.
Candace Parker. So
And every right to.
yes, it's that those arguments are well welcomed because
Yeah.
I like hearing all of them.
They're
I think
very valid.
Tarassi's the GOAT. And you know what? I agree with every person.
I do too.
Yeah. It's the same way. I feel the same way with the NBA GOAT when people talk about. What annoys me about the NBA GOAT conversation is it always boils down to LeBron or Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
And it's like, why don't anybody throw? I mean, Kobe sometimes makes an appearance in there, but like Magic Johnson never gets a mention. Shaq
Yeah.
never gets a mention.
Yeah.
Kareem,
Will like Oscar
Bill
Robertson,
Russell.
Bill Russell.
Like, I don't know, man. This is like how about this one? Rebecca Brunson, WNBA GOAT conversation.
Yeah.
The only player that has 5 championships is Rebecca Brunson. She has 4 with the Lynx, and then she has
Yeah.
1 with the Monarchs. So no other player accidentally has 5 championships.
Yeah, and that's a rebound hound too.
Yeah. Yeah, I like seeing her. She's on the coaching staff for Minnesota. I always shout her out every time she walks by. Brunson! I actually have one of her cards this time. I went and bought one of her cards on eBay so I could get her to sign it.
Yeah, I need to get her and Lindsay Whalen too.
Yeah, she'll stop and take pictures with me and stuff. I have pictures with me and Rebecca Brunson. I think I have one with me, her, and my wife. Because my wife went to one of the games too. And we got pictures with Rebecca Brunson. Just a little bit strange. But yeah, I mean, that was a great game. It's definitely a good game to go out on because we have about 3 weeks until we have
Yeah.
another home game. So we got,
We got a road trip ahead of us. And,
and then the Fever have 4 home games in 7 days
oh yeah.
after that. So we're going to have Golden State, Seattle, New York, then Connecticut, all within a week span of one another.
Wow.
So yeah, and like 3 of those games come in the span of 4 days. It's like, oh man, I'm gonna be really tired.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll sell those Connecticut seats. I don't know.
That's
But
a lot of energy to exert.
yeah, it certainly is.
While working all week too.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like,
so
man, I'm gonna be tired.
I'm gonna be dead. So I don't know, man. Before we get out of here, though, we do it every week. We got to do our power rankings. At the end of the season, who are the bottom 4? I guess it would be top 4 teams. Who are the 4 teams that are going to be competing to make the finals? This is the way we do our power rankings each week here on Planet W. So, who you got Is it the same usual suspects? Because for me, it is.
Yeah, it's Atlanta, Minnesota, New York, and I'm gonna throw Golden State in there this week, like you did. I think they're running really good right now.
Okay. See, I'm playing it up fucking favorites this week. New York, Las Vegas, Minnesota, and Atlanta. It just seems like those are going to be your 4 teams. So I don't know. I don't know what it is about it, but it just seems like those are the clear front runners, which sucks because I want the Fever to like really make me feel like they can do something better than a second round exit.
Yeah, I'm seeing like a good charge after the All-Star break for us. I think we come in, we have All-Star weekend, we put on the game face like, hey, it's time to get serious now. And I think this team is starting to click.
Yeah.
Like,
I think so too.
I think
I mean, seeing how well they performed without Caitlyn.
Yeah. I think
mean, Ty Harris had a hell of a game.
Yeah, I think like the other like little intangibles coming from other places are gonna start like falling in place and helping out a lot. You're seeing like other people can fill the shoes.
Yeah.
Like, and Ty did absolutely what she had to do last night. You know,
yeah,
what I mean?
We don't have to necessarily run all of our offense through Caitlin Clark all the time. I mean, yeah, she is great and everything, but we still do well when she's not on the court. So, again, she doesn't have to be our cornerstone. I guess I don't know. I personally always thought that we should be building around having a system built around Kelsey Mitchell, but I mean, it's cool. I like Caitlin Clark. Again, all of you idol worshipers, don't come at me. I'll sick my Guns N' Roses shirt on you. I don't know. Fucking weirdo with your fucking Guns N' Roses shirt. Speaking of weirdos, though, check out me and Dan on Universe of Weirdos. That's another podcast that I do that is building up a lot of momentum lately. It's been doing pretty well. Me and Dan just did our Pride special, which is pretty much just us making fun of an anti-gay PSA and talking about how they're ridiculous for coming up with all of these weird premises of what homosexuals will do to victimize your boys. And we just basically go over it, talk about how stupid it is and how completely out of touch it is. And that's pretty much what Universe of Weirdos is. So shoot on over to Universe of Weirdos on whatever podcast platform you're listening on and like, share, subscribe, rate, and review. That's what I would like for you to do with this podcast as well. Dan is on TikTok.
Yeah, I am Feverville 317.
Yes, Feverville being Indianapolis, that is where we live. He's also Feverville 317 on Instagram, as I am Planet WNBA over on Instagram. I'm very inactive on there, but I do get notifications, so if you send me anything on there, I will see it. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the social media in any aspect, so I don't like to spend a whole lot of time on my phone. I like doing my social media through podcasting. This is how I like to express myself socially and creatively. But if you guys could do us a big favor and give us that big rate and review, tell your friends.
Oh, yeah.
But most importantly, join us next week, where we're going to have another fantastic episode of Planet W for you and another episode of Universe of Weirdos. So we're going to be blasting off over there, and we will see you on the other side.
Peace.
Blasting off. See ya.